Hey guys, it's Melanie and welcome to today's video. Finals are just around the corner and for me, I am graduating at the end of the semester, which means this is a very busy and stressful time, so I am bringing you guys along with me for a productive and realistic college day in the life. I've never been a huge slick back hair girly, but I got this like stick to gel my hair back. It's like a glue stick. I just feel like I'm really bad at doing ponytails. Whoa. Oh, this stuff is crazy. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to today's video. If you're new here, my name is Melanie and today I'm bringing you along for a day in my college life. But the semester is picking up and I've mentioned a little bit before, I'm in 19 units, so I'm overloaded on credits and it's been a very busy semester and we have a pretty busy day ahead of us. So thank you guys so much for joining and let's get into the day. Lunch is all packed and ready to go. On these super busy days, I try my best to pack my lunch. I have like a little thermos and stuff, which is so sweet because I didn't have that since like elementary school when my mom would pack it, but it actually helps so much with productivity and of course saving money. And then I just like look forward to what I know I packed myself. Although today's is a little weird. It just looks like a bunch of tin foil, but I have fruit, which I always look forward to. You can't tell about these, but they're little Porto's pastries, which if you know, you know. Those are absolutely delicious. I made myself my daily peppermint latte. Anyways, I have to head off to school now and I will catch you guys there. Hey friends, so I was in the library for a little bit of time. I was meeting up with my group for my marketing class. We have our final project due at midnight tonight, so we've been working really hard to try and finish that up. But just with school wrapping up, there are a lot of projects, presentations, and exams coming up. A little of context, I have this week, I go home for a week for Thanksgiving, I come back, have 2 more weeks of class, and then it's finals week, which is really crazy to think about. So technically I only have 3 more weeks of college ever, but I'm about to head to my policy and ethics class, one of my business capstones, and I'll catch you guys after that. Friends, so I got out of class a little while ago and I went straight to the library to get a couple things done on my marketing project, but I always like to come outside to like eat lunch and get fresh air, and it's been really beautiful out recently, so I've relocated outside to a nice little bench where I'm gonna sit and eat and just enjoy my Portos. While I have you guys here, I just wanted to give a little update with where I've been, and I also wanted to say thank you, Truth, so much for sponsoring today's video. So as some of you guys may know, I've mentioned it in a couple of my other college videos, I am currently enrolled in 19 credits, so I have a pretty heavy load of classes for a semester student. I'm in 6 right now and I'm used to taking like 4 or 5. So that being said, this is in order to graduate graduate a little bit early. I'm graduating 1 semester early, but I also have just been very busy and stressed with my school load, especially with it being final season. Inevitably, with the amount of mirror classwork I have, I feel pretty burdened with a lot of assignments and exams and projects, as mentioned earlier. And I've also noticed that, unfortunately, vaping has become a go-to for a lot of college students to handle and cope with their stress.
However, vaping nicotine can put you at risk for addiction, which can make stress worse.
Rather than doing that, a couple things that I like to do to cope with stress or anything from, you guys know me, I love my crafts. It's probably my go-to thing after a long day of school. I also just think being outdoors in the fresh air in nature is so healing. Even nice things like treating yourself with a home-cooked meal or baking is very stress relieving to me. So with that being said, instead of picking up a vape, try some of these go-to stress coping methods. Hey guys, so I just got out of my last class from the day and got out early, so I'm a happy girl, but I am so blessed with the sunset that I get to see when I get out of class. Let me show you. Like, this view is unbeatable, and also somebody around here is playing Taylor Swift, so I'm happy. Alright, but it's now about 5 p.m. and I am gonna go head home. Guys, since I've become a commuter to school, the past couple years I lived on campus, so I would just like walk back to my dorm right after class. But now I have become even more of a homebody, if that's even possible. I just look forward so much to my drive home and to showering and cooking myself dinner and watching Gilmore Girls and calling my mom. Like, I don't know how I've aged backwards so much, but I am okay with it. Also guys, since becoming a commuter, I've become like the laziest human ever. I drive my car everywhere, and I like moved my car in between classes so that it could be closer to me when I got out. But I think it just shows the planner in me and the fact that I don't want to walk. Nothing better than getting a good parking spot, so it's time to head home. Hey guys, so I very clearly made it home. If you guys have seen anything on my channel or familiar here, you would know I love crafting, but also, as I mentioned earlier, I love crafting to distress. And while I don't have a bunch of time to do that tonight, I usually reserve it for my weekends. I'm gonna share a couple things that I've made recently in my time here at school. I'm not gonna lie, I've been crafting a lot more than I thought I was gonna be able to here, so that's a huge win. Wow, I have a lot of things, so we're gonna go quick. First off, bags. This little mini purse. I've been combining sewing and crocheting for a lot of my work so that it's like lined, which just adds another element. It makes it feel so much sturdier. I actually haven't like used this yet, but I think it's such a cute little mini purse, and I also tied little bows on it, which I think is adorable. This bag, I think I've shown you guys before, but this might be one of my favorite things I've ever made. Once again, it's lined, and I just really love it. I think it's so cute, and this is something I would 110% make again with like new colors and patterns. I just love it so much. I have a video coming out about the process of making this, but it's inspired by that bow brand bag, except all their bags were sold out, so I learned how to make it. And I also learned how to quilt at the same time. I made my own little handmade patch too, and I just really like how this turned out also. Honestly, sewing is one of my like weaker links when it comes to crafting, but I brought my sewing machine here and I've been sewing a lot more, so it's been really fun. And I think quilting is something I definitely, like, I just love quilted fashion. So sewing and quilting are two crafts that I really want to step up my game in soon. On to the clothes. I'm gonna show you 4 different bow themed items I've been making recently because I've just been obsessed with the bows. This guy was the start of it. It was so easy to make and honestly might be one of my favorite tops right now. I think it's so cute, and you can also just make it in so many different ways, hence the fact that I have so many different bow items now. This one I made pretty recently, but it just has 2 pink bows on the sides. This is like a more subtle bow top. I even added bows to these jeans. Can you see? So cute. It's such a subtle detail, but it adds so much. I just love it. I also made this sweatshirt that has bows going all around the collar, and of course I had to like cut the collar too because I've been loving the like off the shoulder kind of slouchy look. That's it for my bow items, but I also crocheted this little vest. Well, I guess it has bows. You like tie it in the front. There's supposed to be tulips, but I posted a reel on how I made this and someone said it looks like spaghetti and meatballs. Anyways, that's it for my little show and tell. Thank you for staying tuned for that, but I am on like 4th day hair, as you can tell by my like little slicked back ponytail that I never used to do. So I am gonna go and take the best shower ever, and I will see you guys after that. Hey guys, I'm obviously done with my shower and I've just been doing a little bit more work. I have a presentation coming up on Thursday, so I'm just running through that, and then I have a lot of just like group project stuff that I'm trying to get through. I'm trying to keep in mind that if I do finish, when I do finish these things, I will treat myself with a little nail retouch because like, look at this. My camera is trying so hard to focus right now. How is chipping your nail like this even possible? Like, I just want to know. Honestly, since daylight savings and the sun setting at like 5 p.m, it's been kind of like a lot harder to do work. So I'm really grateful for Thanksgiving break coming soon because I'm just in a bit of a rut, but my 6 classes are not letting me hold up at all. So I'm gonna keep practicing, and then I'm gonna hopefully have some time for a little bit of self-care. Friends, so it is quite a bit later now. It's actually like 12:30. I'm not gonna lie, my bedtime really does range on a good night before 1 a.m. But I painted my nails, which is one of my favorite ways to kind of like wind down and treat myself. I just think the act of doing it is super therapeutic. But other than that, I was just doing some more schoolwork. I was working on another separate project for a little while, which ate up a lot of time, and wow, time really flies in the evening hours is all I can say. But I also just wanted to come on here and thank you guys so much for joining me, and thank Truth again for sponsoring this video. At the end of a long and tiring college day, I just like to focus on healthy and happy ways to take care of my health now and in the future. Personally, I love a cozy night in. I think getting rest is so helpful and beneficial for just the rest of my week and for my semester as a whole. And with that being said, I am probably going to head to sleep pretty soon, but I just wanted to thank you guys so much for joining me today on just a normal college day as we are wrapping up final semester in college. Still can't believe it. But thank you guys again so much for joining me. Thank you Truth again so much for sponsoring this video, and make sure to stay tuned for the last college videos of my college experience. Thank you guys so much for being here with me for literally all of it. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.